All right, Parz. What you pondering?
Dude, what I've been pondering: Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. Great game. Probably like 8 or 9 out of 10. Lots of
8 or
fun.
9 out of 10.
I liked it.
As you know, I only play 10 out of 10 games, so.
Well, then it's not for you. Anyway, Pronto, what are you processing?
Oh, I'm just thinking about how Kazuya is bottom 10.
What?
What?
What? That's
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not a fan of that take.
trust me, guys. His disadvantage is too bad, and his moves don't do enough damage,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
but-
that's true,
okay.
guys.
You're trolling.
But
Yeah,
up smash and F smash. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You can combo into them, guys. Literally.
literally. Anyway, yeah. Lethal, what are you lamenting about?
Oh, what I'm lamenting about, I'm just over here thinking about how in the last 24 hours. Let me look something up real quick.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, of course.
We got a
In the
long
last
block.
24 hours, 1,440 minutes have passed in Africa. Together, we can
Oh.
stop this.
Amen.
Amen.
How?
All right.
How?
All right, Beegs, what are you lamenting about?
I thought I was contemplating.
Bantering.
Hey, Beegs,
Or
what you
ban-
I thought you were
bantering?
bantering.
Yeah,
Beeg-
either
hey,
one.
Hey, Beegs, what are you bantering? I can never remember these things.
I'm bantering about the Steve ban.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've got opinions.
We
I've got
all have
major
opinions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We all have opinions. But
Really.
I mean, we'll get there eventually. It's one of the nice hot topics we got today.
Oh, like the store? Hot topic?
Actually, dude, on my honeymoon, I went to one and I cringed the whole time.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's in a hot topic?
Serious.
I've never. Wait, hold on. I
Oh,
was in
okay.
one.
So imagine like a 2000s like punk rock band.
That has
If
no
that-
punk
Oh
rock.
no.
If that was a T-shirt, and then in a
Oh.
store.
Lord.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
But they don't have punk rock. They have
That
like
sounds
They
like-
rappers.
don't. They
No,
have what?
Sounds like my kind of
rappers.
place to make fun of.
like so I got one shirt and a System of a Down, Mesmerize, and that was like 2005 or 6.
Oof.
And I'm like, why you guys have like Beartooth or anything? It was bad. It was bad, regardless. But yeah,
2006. I was 1 year old.
you got two
Wow.
30-year-olds in there going, "What is this place?" Like we were just so sick and
Is that the
disgusted
actual?
with it.
That's like what you sounded. What is this place?
What is this place?
Colonel?
Then we introduced everyone, right? Other than Get Some Sleep, Child, right?
Yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was gonna say, Child, what have you been thinking?
It's not alliteration.
Shh.
You know, I'm you could say I'm pondering a tag change mayhaps. Maybe a new
Ooh.
beginning.
Ooh.
Oh,
I've done that
I
before.
don't know. Yeah, you do it too much.
I did it twice.
Yeah,
Three
actually, I
times.
had no idea who you were at the
Aqueous.
same time, Pronto. I'm not kidding. I was like, "Where's the Aqueous guy?"
what happened to that kid?
And then I started seeing you more. I was like, "I know this kid. Why can I put my face like in his
I
name?"
recognize that guy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And then I was like, "Oh, it's him.
It's him.
I'm him.
I'm you. No, you're me."
Alrighty. So the 3 topics we're going to go over today, we're doing a quick low tier city. Is that the one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Recap.
even watch
Pronto's.
that.
Yeah, I didn't either, but Pronto
I'm
did.
excited for this recap. This was
And-
such a cool tournament.
He's going
When
to
did you
give
have
us a
time to
rundown.
watch this?
Yep. Do you want me to
Dude,
do it
I-
right now?
Hold on, I
well,
watched
I'm gonna
a single
finish-
set of this, and I watched Grayson versus Doorstop,
Mm-hmm.
and Doorstop's tag was I don't care, and Grayson's tag in game was Jesus saves, and let's just say Jesus could not save him from getting nair flipped
Oh
kicked
no.
and killed
Oh no.
off the top because he got hit by a
Oh,
goofy
no.
little up air combo into boost kick.
No, he didn't get smashed forward.
He got smashed forward like 3
It's
times.
Rob.
You said
The
Grayson.
amount of
Is
times
Grayson a
I've
Rob
been
player?
smashed forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grayson's a Rob player.
Okay, I was like, I know that tag. It's been a minute, but I didn't get to see anything of low tier city just because I've been literally away for like 3 weeks. I've been kind of busy.
Yeah, it could have been advertised better too. It wasn't like a major or anything either, but it was still a really good tournament all around.
I'm sure everyone was tired from Port Priority.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Port
did
Priority is
not
like the
even wanna
World Cup.
watch.
My God, every big
That's
name. was
It was
there.
literally
Huge.
called World Cup. It was called Port Priority 8 World Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, I was. Oh,
Oh, officially
no.
called. Oh,
But seriously, like I was looking at the names and all the people that kept showing up. I was like, geez, dude.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm not stealing your spotlight 'cause I don't know nothing about low tier. Who's the top 10?
Top 8.
Ooh, like top? No, yeah. Can I hear the top 8 at least?
Yeah, we and winners we had Wizzy versus Grayson. Wizzy the
Ooh.
Mario player, and then Shattuck
know.
versus DJ Don, who is a Steve player.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
And then losers we had Mutace versus Doorstop. Shout out to
Mutace was
Doorstop for
there.
taking that set, and then She
Nice.
versus Atomic.
Why is there so much
Atomic.
ZSS?
This was
Is
the
it not-
ZSS Mario tournament. Let me tell you.
Is Atomic
because it's not a major.
a Joker or Rob?
Rob.
Okay. Thank
Actually,
you.
he might be both. Actually, I think he's secondary's Joker.
I thought so. I thought Atomic was a Joker main because a lot of Joker mains have literally,
Yeah.
dropped Joker.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or
Okay,
Rob,
sorry.
apparently.
Very good.
Yeah, you're kind of
yeah.
robbing Pronto of his
Oh
thing.
my God.
Ah,
His
got him.
segment.
Yeah, Shattuck took the entire tournament, which was honestly to be expected. Shattuck has been leveling up
My
so
goat.
much recently. Yeah, exactly.
Not my goat,
wins
but
on
still.
Grayson and Wizzy in the run back again and stuff like that. Top 8, like the people who missed top 8, Skinny the Pooh, Beastly, those guys are actually. I was kind of surprised at that, to be honest, because those guys have been leveling up like a crap ton, which is insane. So yeah.
I was just gonna.
Beastly,
I'm
not
not.
a-
I'm not a huge fan of Wiz.
Okay, I will get into that. Yes. Yeah, his Mario is
Are you
kind
talking
of
about Dark Wizzy?
Yeah.
Dark Wizzy.
Like I don't
Patient.
know. It's like I played him like 4 years ago, and even playing him, I was like, man, this guy doesn't want an approach when you have Mario.
Nope.
Like you got a really good approach game.
Yeah. I watched the Wizzy doorstop set, and Wizzy was just holding that center stage and not pressing W at all. And
Yeah.
doorstop just couldn't get in because it's like, I mean, he has Zaire, but you shield it. What do you do?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There again.
I literally have
Yeah.
Wizzy versus Shattuck up, and while I'm listening to you talk to this.
Yeah, I think Shattuck, I think, destroyed Wizzy, but it was probably to be expected.
It's
But,
Mario
yeah.
versus Swordies.
Exactly. Yeah, but some hot sets that we had, Mutace versus Doorstop. Doorstop taking that over Mutace is like actually so big because Mutace is so good at that matchup. Doorstop had to play Mutace twice during Riptide, and Doorstop lost both of the sets. Yeah, Mutace is extremely versatile in that matchup. He knows when to shield. He knows when Zaire is a threat. He knows how to deal with ZSS set and just how to get around her and use turn up to his advantage and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's an insane upset that Doorstop got, and it's really cool to see that. I need to
He's
watch
a
that set
ZSS
again.
man.
He's been on the upcoming for a while, and I think this would help him a lot
Yeah,
because like
yeah,
I feel like for Ohio, it's like guys obviously Doorstop, and there's actually
Mhm.
a lot of other contenders too, to be honest with you. But those are the two like they've been traveling because they have the
Oh,
resources.
for sure. Yeah,
Because on fear.
yeah. Geist actually almost took a set off from Mutace during Port and went to game 5. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I saw him there. I was like, really?
Watch that set.
Yeah, it was an interesting set.
Where was Port Priority?
Washington.
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't know where it was at. That's why I wanted to ask.
Oh yeah. So
And
yeah,
Low tier city was in Texas.
yes,
damn.
and that venue was crazy. Like the production quality on this tournament was absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
I kind of wish I was there, to be honest, because that stage looked really cool to be on.
they
Yeah, that
do- I
stage
think
is
it's
cool looking.
I think it's at the esports arena down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm jealous. I wish we had something like that here in Ohio.
Yeah, honestly. Same.
Well, Doc's.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
shines
yeah.
are coming
Gotta
back.
bleep it.
I wish we had something here in New
Oh,
York.
dude.
There.
Oh, gotta.
Well, now they're
So,
gonna
yeah.
start narrowing it down where we are.
Yeah. Shout outs to Doorstop for the crazy losers run he had in top 8. He beat Mudace, then DJ Don in a game 5, and then Grayson, who beat him in winners, but then he got him in the run back game 5, so that was pretty cool. And then his run being shortened by Wizzy.
Man,
But-
you really are like the ESPN like highlight reel at like 11 o'clock at night. Like
I am. This is my jam. I love this stuff.
you really are. Like
Perfect.
you need a backup commentator being like, and he did a dunk here on the, you know how they do like top 10 plays.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's true. It's so true.
Yeah.
So okay, if you had to compare it to like out of all the tournaments that happened this year, where would you put Low Tier City at?
Entertainment wise or like stack
Just in
wise?
general. Just all overall. We'll just do overall. 'Cause it's a lot easier doing that.
I would say it's on the upper echelon. Like production quality was insane. The stage, obviously, as I said, it looks incredible. I wish there were more like top level players that came to this, but we still got a good showing either way because I think most of the characters that were shown in top 8 at least were pretty entertaining, to be honest.
Sport priority, really. is
Yeah.
what-
Guys, DSS.
Jesus.
Yeah, shout outs to Doorstop and Andrew T for the ZSS gang in top 48 in this tournament. It was cool to see both of them play.
Nice.
Also, Shu made an appearance, the other ZSS main. She beating
Oh,
Atomic
yeah.
in top 8, which was really cool. Shu also had like a crazy, annoying Rob bracket. She had to fight Atomic and Grayson. She actually went Mario during the Grayson set, which was interesting to see.
You know what I like?
What do you
What do you
like,
like?
Lethal?
Oh
Nothing.
no. Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was a really cool tournament all around. Kronos got upset pretty early, the cool snake player, but other than that,
I saw that one
yeah.
on Start GG. That was kind of.
If you had to choose a non-ZSS set to watch, what would it be?
Let me look at top 64 right here.
Okay.
There was a lot of Mario. Any Shattuck set obviously is probably one to watch.
Sure.
Mudace versus Wizzy going to game 5. I think that was that. Even though Wizzy is kind of a patient player, I feel like that's still a good set to watch because
It's a nice way of
it's
putting
Mudace.
a filthy camper.
But yeah, I'd say Mudace Wizzy and to qualify for top 8 was a pretty hot set to watch. This was the tournament of the ZSS's, Mario's, and Rob's. Like that's like the majority of this bracket, to be honest.
I feel like those are the two most common characters anymore.
Honestly, yeah. There's a lot of Rob's and Mario's rising up, and even ZSS's.
I mean,
Yeah, they're rising up against the
don't say it.
proletariat.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say something else. Okay.
What?
Underpass 2.
I really thought you were gonna be like, oh, those cloud
Hey.
Sorry, I couldn't hear
Speaking-
you over the explosions.
Speaking
Oh,
of
this is a
Fighter
perfect
Pass,
segment.
Oh.
speaking
good
of Fighter Pass
transition.
2, the Steve ban. Is it overrated?
Oh.
Because
Is
we
it
all
overrated?
Yes.
we live in a state where Steve is banned.
Well, now they know
Apparently.
we live in the U.S.
Yeah,
Shine that.
I'm gonna let I want everyone else to say something first because me it's like
Yeah.
way different.
Take it away, boys.
Well, you know me. I like to talk. Call me the hazmat.
Mhm.
So my
Yeah.
opinions on the Steve ban, I think that I don't really care that much. It's not affecting me because I don't play Steve. I don't play anyone that plays Steve. I'm not going to my local tournaments and seeing Steve players that are even worth playing. And I'm just not sure if at the local level it matters at all. Just like at all. I think the difference between a competitive ban and like majors and stuff, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's winning a major? It's going to be big, like good players, not not your 0-2ers who are going 0-2 because they're playing against Steves. No, they're going 0-2 because they suck. If you're not
Like
good enough to
me.
beat a low level Steve, you don't have room to complain. You don't have room to complain about it. Like I'm not sure I could beat a Steve player, like a half decent one even, but I just don't really care at this point. I don't have a strong opinion on it.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say that because I'm sure one of you is going to have a strong opinion about it, and I'm going to argue with you about that because that's what I like to do.
I will care if you have an opinion now. But...
Yeah, I agree with you. The only thing that I would say is like I would love to have practice against Steve for when I do go to majors that don't ban Steve and stuff like that, and having Steve's at locals is nice. But
that's fair. That's fair.
Again, we don't have like Steves in our local area as much, although we might.
Yeah, our
soon. We'll
local
see.
area of Arizona.
No, we gotta shine it.
Yeah. Child, as a Kirby player, what do you think about Steve?
So Steve is certainly a character that exists.
Yes.
Personally, I don't see any reason to ban him. I know he's crazy as heck, but again, at the lower levels, if you're losing to a Steve, it's because you're bad at the game. It's not because the Steve is carrying them. At higher levels, I can understand why people would be complaining, because once you do get to a certain level in the game, Steve does certainly help you a lot.
It's
It's kind of like, I don't know, how do I give an analogy for this?
You're saying like at high levels it's understandable because they do game breaking stuff, but at low levels they're not. You're getting matchup checked.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna reveal, but like, my own life, I've played against a Steve during a event, I suppose. And, I mean, the Steve was decent, but like, do anything that made me annoyed because it was Steve. It was mostly just he has these tools, I have to adapt to it. Just wasn't good enough to adapt, so I ended up winning. And like, he has better tools than me, but he's not using the tools optimally.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That's the
yeah, he's not using.
Especially at a local level, it's hard to justify Steve, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, I've played it. Or a Steve ban at least. Hard to justify Steve ban.
I think,
and I've played against a good. I want to say a good number. I've played against a few Steves. And whether it's my character or just the way that they play, it's never felt awful. You know,
You haven't played my Steve yet.
We play Cloud, which
yeah.
Cloud wins in that matchup. Let's be real,
or at least does very well.
Yeah, I personally think Cloud wins it, but again, even actually,
we're not seeing
for ZSS.
We're not seeing like, I don't know.
Yes, boy 12.
What's PMLG? Like we're not seeing PMLG.
Yeah, that was the whole reason for the ban, right?
Yeah. Well, it was the reason quotation.
It was like
there was already build up. There was build up, and then that happened, and then everyone screamed.
So okay, the reason why people want to ban it, like I was waiting, and then you guys said that, I was like, okay, here's my time to shine.
Yeah.
The reason why it was getting banned because everyone's worried that the whole meta was going to change. So everyone picked Steve, and they were
like
Meta Knight that because we learned from that from Brawl, where we all went Meta Knight, unless your name's Beegs. But like,
who went Marth?
yeah, and that was a 70-30 matchup. That was god awful.
Oof.
Yeah, it was bad. Anyways, and then
did you have to deal with a bad matchup?
Which that game, everyone pretty much liked Smash 4 until Bayonetta took over. Like, look what happened. Like, the most famous grand finals of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Evo.
Oh no.
Yep. And it was just a snooze fest because, like, you look at your top 8, you see like 7 out of the 8 was Bayos. And then you look at like Brawl, same thing happened. 7 out of the 8 was either Meta Knight or the anti-Meta Knight, which would be Ices. And then you just watched one person stay in the air the whole time, the other one just did ground control. So people are just worried about that and thinking like, oh, it's gonna turn the same thing. But the problem is, in my personal opinion, is that Ultimate is such a unique game. This is the only Smash game where there's more than just 10 characters that are actually viable in tournament.
Oh yeah.
There's like,
And, like,
50.
And yeah, oh
At
god, even more
least.
than that. Like, really, I can think of maybe a couple characters that are just no, don't play them. And if you do, you're a character specialist. Like Little Mac. You know what I
Kirby.
mean? Kirby. There's more Kirby
Yay.
players than you think.
We got J-Jaw, I guess.
Yeah,
And that's
J-Jaw,
it.
you gotta actually
The Mexican one, the Mexican player.
Gilyu.
Oh yeah. Oh
Those
yeah,
are the
yeah,
only
yeah.
two I know. J. John Gilyu.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, point being is though, like, this game has a lot more characters that can be like, oh, example, Incineroar. Everyone thought that character was low tier,
Mhm.
and then it's like SkyJ's winning nationals, and I was like, well, you know what? Maybe we're wrong. You know, the
Yeah,
same
with
thing happened
Super
with Cloud.
Major.
Are
Everyone
we wrong?
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think they were wrong.
I still think Incineroar's mid or high, regardless, because he has some crazy mechanics.
I think he's
God.
high tier.
Oh, for sure. For
Higher-
sure.
Oh wow.
Mid or high.
I put him low mid still. I think he's
I
bad.
would too. I think his
You-
stats just make him too bad.
I think his stats are outweighed by simply revenge.
I was thinking
Well-
more like the side B.
Side B and
Ivy
revenge. Are the-
carries that character.
revenge is the best counter in the game.
His recovery
I don't-
is really
Ooh.
not that bad either.
No, it's wait. If you side B and then up B, it's nice.
It's nice.
It's
But
just nice.
His recovery is hard to deal with. I'll admit that. Yeah.
I'm just saying the same. There's so many characters people did the same thing. Everyone thought Cloud was bad. They didn't have Smash 4 Nair, and Limit wasn't forever. And everyone's like, "Oh, this character's bad now."
And your recovery is not the best.
it's better than Pyra and Mithra.
True.
True.
And better than Crom's.
Yeah,
Also true.
but like, I still think the Steve ban, like, I get some of it, sure, because people are pissed at like these no names, quote unquote. And I, not to throw out anyone on blast, but like Pocket and Onin didn't help when he got blown up one time.
Mhm.
They wanted his
Yeah.
side characters. And Aaron's like, dude, this is bad. I think it was against Acola.
Yeah. I think he's just really bad at the Steve Ditto. That's that's what he said.
But either way, like that didn't help. I'm not saying that's the reason why like you should
Yeah.
ban. Like, oh, look at that, he's carried. No, and then like that's another thing too. Like a lot of these players, they were like doing well, but they weren't crazy good. And again,
Sure.
Pocket Onin was one of them. And everyone points fingers at Acola. Acola was still good. I'm sorry, he was a Luigi main.
Yeah.
Most of people were Luigi mains before they
Yeah.
became Steve mains.
Yanni. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yanni, yeah.
they like your 0 to deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Steve
yeah.
just kind of attracts a certain like group of people.
Yeah, people who
Yeah.
like to
Children.
win.
Children. You have to be 18
No.
or younger to play that character. I swear to God. But anyhow,
Wait, how old is Mia?
Mia, he plays Game Watch,
I
right?
think he's
Yeah,
like,
but
Yeah.
secondary is Steve.
Does he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I know
pretty
that.
good.
I actually don't know
I want to
that.
say he's around 20.
See,
Oh,
that's why he's not top.
He's 19. Yeah.
That's the problem. He's gonna lose skill. Once you hit 18, you're not good anymore. It's Steve.
true.
Anyways,
Yeah.
no, I think that's the reason why Smash scene is like freaks out about it and like pull the trigger, especially on the PGL, whatever the crap it's called. And you
Mhm.
can't enforce it too. Like you can't
Yeah.
enforce people like to do it. That's another reason why they didn't want that. Is it dumb? Yeah, I think the mechanic's dumb. Like I wish Nintendo would be like emergency patch. You know
Yeah,
what I
just
mean?
They
patch it
said
out.
they'd do that, wouldn't they?
It's
Uh,
funny.
They're
I
like, if
don't
we need
know.
to, we'll come back.
no, they didn't.
I don't think so.
No.
I will
But
be
does
the
this doesn't affect casual play? Like
Yep.
they're talking about
Right.
game breaking bugs where
Yeah.
like, oh, they find something a character doesn't work anymore.
Oh, We Fit Side B has an iframes for some reason
Actually-
again. Oh no.
they would still probably not fix that character. That character didn't fix. Like they'd be like, oh, your character's messed up. Whatever.
I don't really care anymore.
Look at Captain Falcon in Brawl. Samus.
How are they supposed to patch Brawl?
Oh, hey, listen. They patched
Project M.
What game was that?
Well, what did I say?
What's that?
What?
What's that?
Huh?
I don't. That
Hmm?
sounds like
Nintendo
you're
don't
modding
kill us.
official Nintendo products.
I would
Nintendo-
never.
You know what? He has more now.
Hold on, let me boot up Smash Ultimate on my computer. I mean, I would never do that. Anyone down for some Slippy?
This is a weird question, but if with the Nintendo guidelines, can you ban a character?
Um,
Oh,
ooh, that's a really good question.
It
Probably
did say
don't-
something about what characters are banned at the tournament in the thing, because you have to. I looked at the request form. It said
Okay.
what's the rule set? What tournaments? What characters are banned at your tournament?
Can Nintendo
like
say
that.
what characters are banned?
No. I
No.
mean, how are they
Okay.
going to enforce that?
They don't care.
I
They care about the dollar bill sign.
yeah.
Like I'm not to be a jerk, but they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh
would
wait,
say
speaking. Yeah.
This
That's
since
another-
we're on the topic of the guidelines, I
Are
thought
you,
this
are you
was
thinking what I'm thinking?
is it the Norwegian
Norway?
Consumer Council? Yep.
Yeah.
Norway.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Norway's
What's
saying
happening?
no. They're just like no.
Okay. The Norwegian Consumer Council, who has beaten Nintendo twice in the last 2 years in court, paving the way for Joy-Con drift repairs and forcing Nintendo to let us cancel pre-orders, is highly critical of the new community rules. Quote, I have no respect for such restrictions.
Hmm.
Basically,
Wonderful.
they are arguing that Nintendo can't make new terms after their products are sold. Terms that limit the right of usage of the product you've bought must be presented before the time of sale.
That's a valid point.
They can't have the terms anyway because they favor the company
Mm.
instead of the consumer. Now these are Norwegian rules. These aren't American.
But still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to come take the CRTs out of the venue.
Nintendo can't stop any modification of their games that does not infringe on their trademarks. And they cite a legal case, Nintendo versus Galoob for the Game Genie, which is
Really?
interesting. Yeah.
Hmm.
And the last one I think is interesting. Can't stop the use of unlicensed controllers. Says it hinders people
Oh,
with physical
ah.
challenges and limits competition in the market.
Boom.
ooh, actually,
They're trying to get
kinda
your
got in
boxes
there.
back.
This is really interesting.
I would love if
Yeah.
they lost again.
That'd be so funny.
I'm maybe,
Y'all in
maybe
Denmark.
I'm just bitter because like we've done so many years of like free like advertisement. We did all this stuff. They're like, yeah, you did all that work. Now we're just gonna enforce stuff on you. Really?
Yeah.
It's been like 20 years.
No,
And
this
now you're
is
gonna step up?
yeah. There's more information. I'll link it in the description just so people
All right,
watching
boys,
can.
how long until Melee's in the public domain?
Let's go.
Isn't it? It's 2101, isn't it?
Probably.
I don't know when that is.
It's
Either
100
way.
years. Almost. It's like 80 years or something after.
Melee's got a long time. I still
Oh
think.
yeah, there's so
Like,
much
I
more
gotta-
Melee to be played.
I
There
will
is.
say though, I think
There
this
is
was
always more Melee to be played.
this was one way of Nintendo being like, yeah, we're gonna kill Melee now.
Well, to be
No,
fair,
they actually
Melee's on the list. Yeah,
Really, Melee's on
you
the
can.
list?
Yeah, you can get a
And
license
Brawl.
for it.
Not Smash 4.
Originally it wasn't.
They did kill Smash 4.
Originally
though.
it wasn't.
Let me
They did
rephrase it though. I mean, like for online stuff, because they were getting
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
traction and like, free, I guess, views because people are like, oh, I rediscovered Melee during quarantine because of Slippy.
No, that's
So,
me.
yeah, see, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm jealous, but that's another reason like Melee keeps surviving throughout the years because there's new ways being reinvented.
Yep.
But
Always
anyhow,
more
sorry, that
Melee
was
to be
just
played.
one little tidbit I wanted to add into the Melee guys because I
Yeah.
still love Melee.
All my homies
I wasn't
hate
alive.
Nintendo.
2001, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was 11.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was 11. Sheesh, that's a long time ago.
That was I was -4.
You're still being thought of.
I was a -6.
Oh my god. I'm too old for this game. Really am.
That right there made Beegs cry.
Dude, I'm serious. Every time I go to tournaments, they're like, I'm not saying my age. I'm not.
You're a very bald 18-year-old.
No, I'm not a
Midlife
midlife
crisis.
I just go, wow, I'm still playing this game. Good God.
Bro's gonna have the midlife crisis, bro.
No, I'll never trade my soul to play Min. God. Oh, if there's a day you ever see me saying I'm seriously playing Min now, there's something wrong in my life.
I played Min in a tournament set and
I
won
saw that.
Yeah.
a game.
But did you go, wow, never again?
No, I thought about it again.
Oh, God. Was it against Mac?
No,
Okay.
It's
It was
against
Bowser,
Bowser.
wasn't it?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Bowser.
His true nemesis, let's be
Oh, yeah.
honest. here.
Yeah. Little Mac and Bowser are my nemesis.
Screw Steve. You know who I really hate playing against? Bowser.
True.
I
not that
have a
fun.
fine matchup, so I don't really care.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
tired
kill
of
him.
hearing every time I complain about a character, you go, well, I have a good matchup. You say that every
Steve,
time.
Game & Watch.
Name one
Yeah,
bad
but any
matchup
bad
you have.
matchups.
Name a
Olimar.
bad
Pyramithra.
Name one
Kazuya.
Olimar that you've played.
I have not played an Olimar, but I've watched plenty
Well,
of
I
Olimar.
have. I played the Buzz.
Uh,
I should have
3-0'd
played the
him.
Buzz that day. I wish I did.
3-0.
CSS shouldn't no, CSS loses the cloud too.
Yes, he also loses the Cloud.
Untrue. Everyone
Roy,
loses Cloud.
Roy, Crom are really bad.
Well, that just sounds like you're really bad.
Edge guard him. Tee.
I love
Just
love
hit him
when
with
people
Nair
give that
flip kick
advice.
3 times.
When people
Yeah.
give that advice of like just edge guard cloud, I'm like, oh, just like Cinero, right? Just
Just
Yeah,
win
yeah, yeah,
neutral, get him off stage, and then edge card Cloud. Yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, dude, Inkling is. I just realized Inkling is so bad for ZSS. Oh my god.
Name one Inkling you have played.
Sam, not Sam. Parz.
Yeah, his actual Inkling. He's used in bracket before.
Yeah, he's actually used it in bracket before.
I have
Against
used it.
you.
I used it at SmashCon. Oh,
did,
not
and it
against.
Yeah,
Should've-
and lost.
Honestly, should have worked, but
There's
he got
only, like,
promptly
Tower
lost.
spot up smash back here.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, is a true combo. Late hit of up smash.
Late
on
hit up
Bowser.
smash.
Goes in
Inkling's
the
rare.
back air.
Inkling
I'm kinda
is
glad about that.
Inkling's
Low tier.
good, but not.
Whoa, low tier.
Just
Honestly,
like
I'd rather play against Kirby.
Really?
No.
That is very. I
That
was
was a
about
lie.
to
There's
say.
gonna be more
was
pancaking
a
in that set than a
bad
Kirby would
take.
do.
Speaking of like low tier, high tier characters where they used to be, I mean, what's the future of this game for like Ultimate as well as the meta? I mean,
Low
I
key,
remember when
yeah.
I remember when ZSS was like tippity top, and same with Inkling, and like
Good
a
days.
couple other characters I was mentioning, and like now people are saying like Inkling's low. Like I don't think Inkling's low, but I think like people just give up on characters because like they see other ones like, oh, this is easier to win with. I'm gonna do that.
You know what sounds easy to me?
Oh God.
Oh, no.
This shill I'm about to give.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Go on.
You know, you've made it into pretty far into this video at this point. Farther than I would have made it already. So, you know what I'm thinking? Have you considered subscribing? Maybe leaving us a comment of something you want us to talk about? Because
What would
there's
you
about a
want-
25% chance I'm going to ignore it.
What would you want to comment about? Like
I will
What
not.
would-
I will not ignore that. Your comment, just so you know.
I mean,
I will hug your comment.
I'll reply. I'll say
You know what?
something. Just better not talk shit.
If you want to talk to Big Beegs himself, hit that little red button. Make the little. It's not red anymore. It's black, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hit the
let me
little
check.
button.
Hold on.
It does like a little goofy little like
Animation.
whippy. Yeah, it does a little
Yeah.
thing. If you
Oh.
want to see that, and if you want to never see that again when you hit the subscribe button, because you'll never unsubscribe, hit that. 100% of the people that watch this subscribe.
We got Steve, right? But we're talking
Yeah.
about the meta game. I mean, what's gonna happen? Is it Steve gonna rule the whole time till Ultimate is finally like done?
I
Yeah.
think there's
Kills
hope.
itself.
Wow, that was quick. I was really trying to segue, and you guys, yeah,
No, I think there's hope. I
Yeah.
think there's hope. I
It's
think there's
over,
hope
it's
for other
over.
people.
I say yes, but it's not hopeless.
it's not hopeless because there's this really cool character called Wario who
True.
is played by the
Yes.
ever beautiful Gluttony. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Sorry, someone else go.
I was just gonna say, I think the meta's been changing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, more campy.
That's what I
don't
was gonna
think
say.
so. I think it's. I actually think it's both. I think it's both. You still got your aggressors, like you got Cola, you got Spargo, you got Light.
Yeah.
I
A
don't
big
want to.
beast.
Watanabe.
Thank you. I was just gonna say that guy's name, but I was like, please someone help me here.
It's
Probably
Watanabe.
Mutace would be in that category.
Yeah.
Like,
Days.
I still think there's definitely like aggression. That's why I hear like, oh, this game's more campy, yada yada. No, I still don't think so. Like, I think it's got a nice blend. You have some brackets that are cursed, 100%. Look at
Torque.
Big House.
Big
Oh,
House.
Smash Con.
So that's it. SmashCon was the cursed one.
True.
Like it
Yeah.
happened, but like the game's not like all everyone's defensive. Like you really think Spargo's camping people out? No.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No.
Or Riddles?
Shattuck
He's just
won't.
going. He's just going for it.
Static? It's not Neo. It's Nio.
Neo.
Yeah.
That's another one. Like I don't know. I don't think the game's just so one dimensional that people are like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of camping. No.
Yeah.
And
I-
even if it is, it like the meta's always going to change. Like
Yep.
because of the way that the game works, what's meta, there's going to be counter meta, and so
Mhm.
there's going to be a push and pull between those.
I think our campiest timeline was when, I think it was last summer of 2022, where we had
Was that like the Sonic
the
thing?
Grimmer Invitational, and then we had Smash
Oh.
Summit,
Mm,
and that's when like the Steve hate was really
Yeah.
rising.
yeah.
And that's when I said if Akola wins it, that's where all this is going to happen. And Lord behold, he won it,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where all that hate came from.
It wasn't even like a blowout. Like it was close.
Yeah, I know, but
Tweak
he won
was
still.
yeah, I know.
But then
That's
also
where
have
I don't
people-
get, because like everybody's like Steve sucks. I'm like, sure, he's kind of boring to watch sometimes, but
Yeah. Oh, he no, you're right.
But
He's very boring to
the
watch.
summit set with Tweak, I
Yeah.
was like on the edge of my seat the entire grand
yeah.
finals.
I even like any set with Spargo versus Akola, dude.
Yeah.
Those two.
Because
That's
the
like
storyline's so cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also those are two forces that like, okay, let's be real. Akola's campy. You gotta be with Steve. It's just the character. But like Spargo's going in, dude.
It's
And he's
less
winning
about
when he's
how
approaching.
yeah, it's less about how Akola camps, is how it's like how does he deal with Spargo running at him? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Not to mention that guy cooked him so hard he went secondaries.
Yeah.
My guy
Oh.
caught out DK because he was like, I don't know what to do.
The DK almost worked for one game.
Oh, for one game.
It almost worked one game.
You know,
That
he's
was
the leader of the
iconic.
bunch.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the reason why people say the game's getting campy is because mid-level, low-level players find the easy way out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the
Mhm.
weirdest still combination I ever ran into was campy Aegis. What?
Oh,
Nah,
I
nah.
took a game off that guy. Pretty easy.
Shine,
Now you
shine,
can't.
shine.
Now you can't do that. Anyways, yeah, that was the weirdest one I ever fought.
Yeah.
I'm
That guy?
keeping in the keeping in the took a game off that guy.
That guy.
But for real, like it is weird to see that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. And again, some people just find the easy way out or want to find it, and it's human nature. I get it. I want to do it stuff that wins. And people like look at Kazuya because that was the next target was Kazuya for a while.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people like I don't want to interact, so I'll just run away. And I think people like started adapting that hardcore. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't fight him because Electric Wind God Fist. And that famous image of T
Yeah.
versus Ouch,
Yeah.
where he does it 4 times in a row, I think.
That's just tease Kazuya.
It really is.
No, that's just T.
Yeah,
That's
that is
T.
just T.
Yeah.
That man is the biggest troll.
He's great.
I love T.
As Mute
I-
said, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. You're not fooling us, T.
It might be a case of Thing and then Thing Japan, but T is so much fun to watch.
Oh yeah. And he's
Teaser.
like he's more of a campy guy, but he's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
even
think-
a huge
I think
fan
it's-
of him.
The camping is kind of mitigated when as soon as they get a favorable hit, it's your stock is gone.
Like Rob.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Literally Rob
zombie.
players.
Or
Sonic's
Enderman.
Sonic's is one player that comes to mind.
Like even when I play against his Sonic, I'm always like, man, he's gonna camp me. But he does that thing where he gets that one hit, and I'm like, here we go. 'Cause I have to control center stage, because if not, it's coming my way.
Whole lot of Sonic coming at you.
I think people also don't want to play the character, because like there's a difference between playing the player and playing the character. Like there's certain
Right.
things you have to do against Steve and Sonic. Like you don't want to chase Sonic because that's what they want you to do. Like, oh, look at me, I'm so easy to hit. Kidding.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think people get tired of that. Like they have to play the character. Like Snake, for example. You don't want to trade with Snake when you're low, or
No.
sorry, when you're
Right.
behind.
Right.
That's what
That's
Mickey
that's
Leo was doing at Port.
Yeah, I watched that set actually. It was a good set, except
Good set.
he
Game
looked
one
really
was
sloppy
really-
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
He brought it back.
yeah, he did.
I don't
And I'm
think
not
I
going to
saw
talk
that
about
one.
Leo because you guys
I
did
have to
that
go back
last
and watch it.
Girlfriend DI.
girlfriend.
What?
DI. Wait,
No,
what
we're
do
not
I
starting that.
Do I have married DI?
No, old DI.
Oh,
Figures
get
don't
outta here.
react. Don't react fast enough.
That's not true.
You know what, Beegs? I want go to humanbenchmark.com.
Oh, no, let's not do
Right
this
now.
right now.
I'll
Let's
give him the
not-
human benchmark mid podcast.
That would actually be kind of funny. I'll do that some other time. How about that?
Okay. I want to see
Wait
how
till I
yours
hit
compares to
prime
mine.
of 34.
To hit your prime of 18 years old. I'm a half your age, Beegs.
If you lose to me, just saying, there's a problem.
I also have pretty poor reaction time though. So
Oh, early Johns, I get it.
no.
If you-
I actually do
We're
have
just gonna
bad, so
complain
like you're
and not-
probably gonna
and
have
not
better than me.
adapt. Oh, that's another thing I want to bring up about the meta. Like you guys said, like future of the game.
Yeah.
I think another reason about this game is like people waited on Daddy Sakurai or Daddy Nintendo to be like, please patch the game. I don't like
Yeah.
this anymore. Ooh woo. And
They need to start learning the matchup.
dude, grind it out. I had to edit myself so hard there, but grind it out. Play the game. Like, God, stop complaining. Don't go to Twitter or X.com.
You work.
That's kind of the thing that I noticed when I started playing Melee more. Is
Yeah.
like I'd go to places and they'd be like, yeah, so Fox can, he has a frame 1 invincible move. It's broken, but here's what you do to get around it.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta have that
And that-
melee work ethic.
It's true because you don't have an update.
Yeah, you don't.
Melee
So,
got
like-
one patch.
Yeah, 2 technically.
Well,
Oh, is it two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got 1.02 and then PAL.
And no one plays either one of those.
No, 1.02 is standard.
Is that the legal one now?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
standard.
That's one where there's no flame canceling. Damn it.
Right. Yeah, it sucks.
Bowser, no! Not Bowser!
Melee
they
Kirby
made him
has hope.
worse.
I have a plus 9 frame jump squat. Yes!
Can't wait for the Bowser Renaissance.
Exactly! Wait till the whole game is by the ledge, baby. Get up attack, my best move.
The
Don't
fact
hit me
that his
over-
get up attack is the best move.
It is. Don't hit me
It
over
is.
100%. Because as soon as you hit me over 100%, I lose that move.
Bruh.
Yeah, Bowser's
Just-
so bad.
Oh, yes.
No,
He's
but-
definitely the worst.
Going back to that, it's like if we stopped thinking about a patch, I think a lot of people would get better.
It's the whole lazy thing, man.
Yeah.
That's where I used to get so irritated. Like, it took me a minute to get used to the FGC characters. I'm like, what the heck is this auto
Yeah.
turnaround BS?
I hate those characters.
But
That sounds like a
we're-
John.
but you learn how to play against
It's
them.
not. I don't like dying at 70 to a jab.
It happens. It happens a lot. Beth
Yeah.
still dies to that.
Yeah.
And also, like, again, there's still counterplay on it. Like, if you get hit in the
Oh,
air,
yeah.
like,
I have
there's
a
still-
very simple solution.
don't play him.
PK Fire. What are
Yeah.
they gonna do? Reflect it?
I have
If
a
you're
very
Kazuya
simple
will.
solution.
Yeah, Kazuya will.
I've
I
never
have a
played a Kazuya
solution.
that's reflected it.
Crouch.
Oh my god! Actually, I wonder how much damage you take if he reflects PK Fire back at you.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a lot.
I've had
It's
PK
just like-
Fire reflected. It's pretty bad.
I've been reflective of a Blade Beam and I died. I was like, what?
It's
What?
strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the strongest
strong
counter in the game.
reflector.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a silliness. Anyways, wait, is it stronger than Sephiroth? Yeah. Well, different counter.
Yeah.
Reflector,
Different
but
counter.
whatever.
Because Sephiroth, I think, in my personal opinion, he has the best counter in the game.
Revenge.
I think Sephiroth has the best non-status affecting counter because, like, you got your Revenge and you got your Rebel's Guard and whatnot.
Is
But then I think he's
literally-
the best.
He has a disjointed counter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's insane.
That goes off no matter what.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? If you do counter and then Kazuya does his reflector, you die.
Reflect it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely dead.
I can. So Ness Bat, really powerful reflector. I can kill Sephiroth at 0 if I reflect counter.
Yeah, I got hit with that by Ink one time when I played Violet, and I forgot about that, and I was like, oh my god, did he actually mean to do that? Because if so, this man's like a god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually, speaking of like Ink, I actually think Lucas is gonna have a come up too.
Let's
I
go.
disagree.
I
Oh.
don't want to because I don't like Lucas. Like I'll say it for the record.
Thank you.
But, like I really do because for some reason like you got regional, whatever his name is.
Regalo.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then you have Exaxel, and then you literally Ink. Like I don't know, there's been so many Lucases lately. Squid something, I can't remember, Squiggles or something. I don't know. He's from
Yeah, Squiggles.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
There's another one down there.
Lucas has a lot of stuff. It's
He
just
does.
if they can be consistent with it or not.
Yeah.
And he's awkward in some areas where like Ness isn't, for example.
Yeah. Because
I'm
Ness
not
is like.
sure if this is like a consistent trend, but are floaty characters becoming a little bit more popular? Because like you have a couple of Lucinas popping up, you have these Nesses, these ZSSs popping up.
It's a flavor of the month
Are they?
too. Like I call them bandwagoners. I'm sure there's a new term
Sure.
for it. But like if
Yeah.
let's say if let's take Spargo for example. Let's say he wins the next like 4 majors in a row. You're gonna see
There's going to be a
boatload of
lot more clouds. Yeah.
And then they're gonna drop them because everyone does it. I love that. I love it when I get told, "Hey Beegs, I'm picking up Cloud." A month goes by. Yeah, I dropped him. I got gimped. I'm like, yep, that's all it takes because you don't want to put in the
Yep.
work.
Yup.
But it happens. It happens. Like, I think Snake's another hot character who's gonna come up.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Snake already has been.
I
has he?
think there's probably going to be more Game & Watch on the rise.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, Mia's
Uh,
doing insanely well, and he's actually like way more fun to watch than Meister.
Oh, he's definitely the better
Really?
Game to watch. Like,
Oh,
not
yeah.
against Meister at all, but like he really is. Actually,
Yeah.
I could even debate and say maybe this is finally the time where Ice Climbers show up.
Low key,
Dude,
yeah.
Big D.
Ice-Ds are so
Yeah, like Big
cool.
D, man, good lord. I won't say anything about Wario because I think Wario is already like there's like 4 where we're at,
Yeah.
which I haven't
Um,
seen in a while. Now I think about it.
He's been in the meta for a pretty solid time, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like he's a good character.
Gluto, Loaf.
Yeah.
He's kind of just
There's
lurking in the shadows.
Maybe me if I played it.
Yeah, Mr. Lethal if you played Wario.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
think you should, but that's a whole nother story.
Yo, why do you think I should? Let's hear it.
I think you like it more. Also, why wouldn't you? You kill someone at 0.
He's so much more fun too.
Oh, did you Sir, did you hit a up tilt? Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but
Farewell.
up tilt's so hard to hit.
Like,
Hit a forward air into tech chase and then up tilt.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's other ways
yeah.
you can get it. Like, there's so many other ways you can get
Yeah.
WAP. And I will say too, like, you're always playing Wario with it stock down. Like, that's an incredible thing. Probably
Yeah.
one of the best comeback mechanics in the game.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, you have the training mod now. You can just practice
Oh, that's
combos.
true. I can just lab stuff out really easily.
yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yep.
It's,
It
and
is.
that's
Training mod.
you
Yeah,
should
that
abuse
definitely
that.
exists. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
But I think, like, I don't know. I feel like the tiers are still gonna be moving around because
Yeah.
people are still pondering about
Oh,
Joker.
true.
I think
Yeah.
I still think he's
Ah.
top 10.
More and
I
more
can't
top
put him
players
on
are
a
saying
top
he's
10.
out of the top 10, but I don't know.
Just no one's showing
think-
it yet.
It's
You need
just
Omega to
because
show
he's
up
too
again.
hard.
I
I
think
actually think-
Leo's not done. I don't think Leo's done yet for
No.
Ultimate.
No,
I think
definitely
when
not.
Leo,
I think
when
Leo's got
finally-
some work to do.
Yeah, and like I said, when he finally gets like out of his like, I actually want to play the game series. Like that dude had to control his game for what 3 years?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
That
And
was
people
a
are
rough
he's
one.
Give him a
blind,
break.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Yeah.
let the dude like live life a little bit. He was amazing in Smash 4 too. He ruled that game as well.
Well, the last
Yeah.
year of it.
Still,
Still
guy
a
was
year.
still-
He defeated the
Yeah.
guy who should not be named.
But
Oh,
we're not
yeah,
calling
he
him
did.
Voldemort, okay?
And got you know, let's just a little bit of that Smash 4 tweak DK.
Oh yeah,
Bring
He
that
was
up.
clean.
Goofy time.
Yeah.
but still, it's still crazy that I don't know. The meta is still like evolving. It's changing. New
yeah.
characters been going up and down.
Like ZSS.
And I feel like the more
CSS is
yeah.
not a cool character.
I still think more characters are gonna.
That is not what I was going to say, but okay.
I was just gonna think more characters are gonna climb up to high tier. In all
Yeah,
honesty,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be less
Yep.
of.
I think the low tier and mid tier have like gotten much smaller.
Yeah,
Do we think we're gonna see like a low tier revolution,
No.
like a
Um,
renaissance?
Mm,
Well,
Has there ever
Ganon
been a-
kind of did it that one time.
You have a lot more fun characters that are simply just high tier.
I actually think it matters on. Well, who do you consider low tier? Because there's no like real official tier list. Because every time there's an official tier list, everybody laughs at it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I don't know. Anyone like, I guess K Rule or worse. Just in
I think K
general.
Rool's mid. Because who's that? Who's
Yeah.
that guy that was actually winning with K Rule? That
Kirby
character-
Kid.
Kirby
Yes.
Kid, Brujo.
Kirby Kid, yeah.
Thank you. But like those guys, like there's still been things that K Rule can do. It's just when you're at ledge, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
Yeah.
stuck. But like, I feel like there's still characters that people like forcing out because I know I feel like one character that kind of went down was We Fit. I would say
Mm-hmm.
since launch.
It looked,
Yeah.
They looked like
Because
they
he
had
was-
potential
he
and
was-
they had none.
No, it's just everyone figured out. Oh, this is the ledge mechanic of the game. I can abuse it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's like, let me show you a cool spot. The ledge.
We Fit could
That
still do something, I think.
Oh, We Fit can still,
But-
and also
Yeah.
deep cheating.
John
bruh.
Numbers.
John
Hey.
Numbers. I love me some John Numbers.
Yeah, actually, like I said, there's a lot. When the game first came out, We Fit was everywhere, because deep,
It's also all over Yeet Smash if you look at Yeet Smash.
yeah, that's true
Okay,
too.
let's
A
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
Wii Fit.
Well, if you hit like an up air to like an up smash, you can die with deep cheating. You kill people so fast.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's kind of like Hero Up Smash, I think, the same kind of like precision.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, that's
It's a
another
small.
character. Hero. He's been showing up a lot too.
Yes,
Beast
he
Mode
is.
Paul, baby.
Beast Mode Paul.
And then
And the
like
guy who,
yeah,
if I miss
he-
this edge guard, I'll kill myself. At
Yeah, that
Smash
guy.
Con.
And I will say a character that you haven't seen as much for like the meta lately. And I'm sure it'll come back is Meat Brawler.
Let's
Mm,
go.
yeah.
I hate that character.
Bro,
You
everybody and their
sad.
brother was like Meat Brawler top 5. Lol.
Thanks, Esam.
No. Thanks a lot.
I was about to
Esam.
say,
Not
wasn't
top
your
5.
hero Esam saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's Diet Fox.
he is.
He really is.
He's-
Speaking of Fox, he's broken. He's OD on Battlefield.
He is good on Battlefield.
He is.
And then Samus,
Fox
man.
is
Samus, I think,
OD
has
on
the potential
Battlefield.
to be high
Fox is
tier.
OD on Battlefield.
Yeah,
Talking
there it
about my
is.
character,
Yeah, that one.
I'm
that one.
convinced that Ness is going down the tier list.
Just
can't compete.
No,
with,
I
like,
think it's not. I
the
don't
top
think they
tiers.
can't compete. I think it's actually oversaturation from the beginning of the game.
What do you
Explain
mean?
yourself.
What do you mean by oversaturation there?
Just like Roy. Roy was everywhere. True.
Yeah, it's true.
And now you see Cola. Oh, and
Yeah.
Godwin.
Well,
And
I'm just talking about like results wise, because you got like the top Nest players. You got Gacked, Nest Boy 12, Send, or
That is true.
like they're
But, like-
going to like Send and Nest Boy 12 and Atata go to everything. And they
That's
don't make
true.
top. They usually don't make top 16.
But like getting top 32 is still nothing to scoff at.
No,
Or even top
And
Like
they-
at a
they-
major.
they all do it. Yeah, like they all got. There were I think three Nesses at Port Priority, or maybe two. I don't think.
Send and Gak were
Nest-
there, I think. Yeah.
No, Gacked was not there.
Never
I don't
mind.
think.
So
It might have been Send Atata. I don't remember, but
so let me ask you this: like, did they get top 128 at Port Priority?
they got top 32.
Then yeah, God,
Oh, that's
no, they're
really
still
good.
That's still really good.
They're also just really good players, but
yeah,
I
like
don't know.
that was a bloodbath there. Freaking Spargo got 17th there. Like that's nothing
Yeah.
to, you know. I just feel like
That was the tournament where all of the Mexicans were up by top 17.
Yeah.
Talked about that last
Crazy.
episode.
Yeah, go
Stop
watch our
talking about
last.
sport again. Let's-
Yeah,
Let's
we should
go
go
to
Link
our
in the
last
description.
episode.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But after this one, though, of course.
Actually, put a
Yeah,
card
finish
in
it.
right here.
yeah. I'll put a card in right now. Right now. Look at the top right.
Oh, it's
Actually,
beautiful.
follow my hand. There will be a. Never mind.
There's like a shitty hand that's being drawn in there. But like
MS Paint, baby.
when we're talking about placements too, I do think it's crazy that people don't take consideration of placings. Like, oh, we only got 128 at like a national or super major. Like,
That's
dude,
insane.
even like honestly, even getting like outside that like 198, they're one slot away from it. You're
I ain't
literally
making.
one game.
I'm sometimes not making top 8 at my 9-person local. Like
Let's go. Let's
it's
go.
it's impressive.
I just think as long as
128 is nothing to scoff at.
it's just funny. Like going, I hate to say it, but the cursed place of Reddit, they are fiends about that. Like, oh my god, MK Leo got third washed.
No way, dude.
Mickey Leo,
It's
MK
just-
washed.
It's funny how people like just love to bandwagon like that, or just consider someone bad because they
recent-
won that tournament.
Recency bias.
Recency
yeah.
bias. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I know,
huge.
It's
Yeah, when I-
crazy though.
pretty
Yeah.
bad.
One of my
actually.
favorite players got that treatment.
Really?
Mars,
Mars.
the 33rd stuff.
He won't, and he
yeah.
doesn't let anyone forget about Mars.
But Mars is like good.
He is so good. Oh my gosh.
And that's the thing though, like it's the same crap. It literally is. I think that's what gets me. I think there's two things that Ultimate gets me is the placements that everyone focuses super hard, like an arbitrary number by your name, like power rankings, and not grinding matchups. Looking for the
Yeah.
easy way out.
Bro,
Oh.
grinding matchups is hard, bro.
It's so easy now. What?
Not for me. I'm still trying to learn how to play the game, let alone matchups.
You know what I mean? You could just log online and go Melee and Brawl and Smash 4. You didn't have that. You had to go to
Yeah,
people's
but, like-
houses and make friends. That's cringe.
Like I have to play. Dude, not gonna lie, Pronto like kicks my ass in friendlies and in
you're gonna
bracket.
get
You know, I don't
better.
usually. What was that, Beeks?
You're gonna get better.
I'm trying, and like there's some days I do pretty well, and then there's days where like I took a stock each game today.
It's better than yesterday.
No, because I was beating him yesterday. I don't
Well,
know, man.
Well,
I mean,
you got to look at it. He's still adapting too. It's not like you're in a
Yeah.
vacuum.
Yeah, it's like every time I get a little better, he gets. Every time I take a step forward, he takes 2. So like he's
Yeah.
already a mile ahead of me. So like
Well,
Really frustrating.
not to mention
Not a mile.
he likes to grind, and that's good because he should. But like, you could literally ping somebody, and someone's gonna reply like, "Yeah, I'll play." Like, it's so much. Oh god, it's so
Yeah.
nice. Like, I'm so happy about that. Like, I hated that with Melee. Like, I just played level 9 computers and practice stuff,
That's how I used to do it in Ultimate.
and it's crazy that like I think Normie he doesn't have Wi-Fi, but he still
Yeah.
plays well.
Yep.
He has
Yeah.
2,000 hours. The kid's insane. Why? That's
Yeah.
what
Modern day Mewtwo King.
he is. It's weird.
Yeah, cause he's cringe.
But he plays Bowser. What's wrong with you?
Imagine if he had 2,000 hours on a cool character.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Imagine if you had 2,000 hours on a high tier, top tier.
Like
Mm.
Cloud.
Oh.
Imagine if Pronto went back to the Aegis.
Never
Oh,
again. Never
Please.
again.
I would
Please.
genuinely stop going to the local.
True.
Biggs.
Yeah.
I will make you a deal.
Okay.
A deal. I will go at the next tournament I am at that you are at. I will go all Wario.
Oh, sweet.
Nothing
All
else.
right.
I'll go all Wario. And if I go
Really?
0-2, you give me $30.
What?
Whoa.
What? That's not. You can literally. No, that's not even fair because you can just throw.
I can run off the stage
Gonna pull
for
a
3
touche.
stars. Yeah.
You're doing the Reddit thing, just not trying.
No, if I beat more people than I lose to, you give me a high five.
Okay,
Deal.
but not the $30.
No.
I'll
You got
give
a kid to
I'll
feed.
give you one hot slice of Papa John's pizza.
Dang, I'll take that.
Whoa.
All right.
I mean, that's probably $50.
If
so,
I
like,
go even, will you give me a slice of hot Papa John's pizza?
Yeah.
because
I-
I'm gonna need you to train me.
Well, that's the future of this game. You gotta train. You gotta
Smash
try.
Bros.
Yeah. Online. Play anybody. Literally.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Any closing
ESS
thoughts?
sucks.
No, she doesn't.
Screw
Stop
you.
complaining about the game.
Oh, Beaks. What's your
Yo.
game of the year?
My game of the year?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Final Fantasy 16.
so can
I
I
wish.
do I do like one?
Yeah, just one game.
Oh shoot, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because like Liza P's really good. Final Fantasy 16 was really good. But I don't know about game of the year. Well,
Well, I guess we can make it easier. Of the game of the year nominees,
where they were what? Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4,
Mario Wonder.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and you said Mario Wonder, which what? Oh,
Overrated.
I will say Smash Brothers was voted for or was a nominee for Game of the Year, by the way, in your last podcast.
oh, was it?
Oh, was it?
Who it? What is?
Good to know.
Smash.
It was like
Oh.
2018 or 2019. Whatever.
Dang.
Ah.
I mean, it was a huge
Mm.
thing. It was really successful too. Anyways,
Isn't
I'd
it
have
the
to say Resident Evil
best selling
4.
fighting game of all time?
Yeah, it is.
I think.
Did you say Resident Evil 4?
I maybe Baldur's Gate because I've heard people talk more about
Hmm.
Baldur's Gate than Resident Evil.
And your wife
Or
loves that
my-
game.
Is this my personal take? Like who I wish would
Uh,
win?
Well, kind of both.
Oh, it's
Sure.
gonna be Baldur's Gate. Easy. There's no way. If Tears of the Kingdom wins it, I will be shocked and say it's rigged. There's no way. I've heard people
I
talk
don't-
It's
about Baldur's
Nintendo.
Gate.
Of course it's
I
going to
don't
be
know,
rigged.
man.
I don't
Baldur's
think they're
Gate-
going to win, but of course it's going to be rigged.
Well, that is
Baldur's Gate.
interesting because a lovely commenter has said, I personally think Tears of the Kingdom will win. Because like someone in there said, everyone owns a Switch and bought the game.
That
I don't
was
think
me.
it-
That
I
was
don't
me.
think a committee would choose it, but I think the general public will. Interesting.
That's actually
Actually smart.
a good take.
Yeah. Like straight up, that's actually a
Yeah.
really smart take.
It's a good
An
take.
anonymous commenter. Good take by anonymous commenter.
Yeah.
Because you're right. I mean, Switches were hard to get for a while.
Were they actually?
They were.
Yeah,
They were.
Quarantine.
They were.
Everyone bought one.
Yeah.
It took. I think it was during quarantine. when it was tough?
Yeah, that's quite what it was right after
That's what I thought.
and during.
'Cause I think it was like Smash Brothers because everyone was going nuts for Animal Crossing too.
Yeah.
I had a sick island, dude.
Alrighty.
steal people's trees and bring them back to mine.
All right.
Quick,
That's gonna be it for this episode of Parz Ponders. Unless Mr. Lethal has something to say.
I just want to. I've been watching Mango play Nick All-Star Brawl 2
Yeah.
like the past hour, and
Mhm.
he's getting farmed by this Grandma Gertie, who's just better Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah, I
She
seen that.
is.
She doesn't
Like
need-
way better.
True.
Like
she doesn't
movement
tether.
options are sick. It's cool.
Any other closing thoughts before I fade out to black here?
ZSS sucks.
Okay, well,
DSS is
That's a
broken
lie.
and better than my character currently until I play Wario,
true.
Oh, Roo.
which I'm now going to be playing.
I just realized one thing I will say before we go. I guess we never said a question for the viewers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
question
true.
for the viewers. Yeah.
So all the viewers, I'm at the gas station. Y'all want something?
Oh my god. No, I'd say just leave for the next one.
Yeah, deal.
Yo, pick up a 4 Loco. God.
Hey, can you give me some beef jerky?
Oh, Bucky's beef jerky.
Did you enjoyed the Buckies?
I did, but that's for another segment.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Goodbye.
Peace.
The pondering.
It's
time
been
has
real.
passed.
It's been fun.
But
Not real
Not
fun.
real fun.
I knew it. I knew it.
That's before people that were good started coming.
No,
makes me
it's not.
sad. Makes me so sad.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously there's people better than you because you keep not winning.
Yes. There's one in this call right now.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, hi.
Oh my god.
Hey, let me pull PG stats real quick.
No, please don't.
Just that.
Here we go.
Don't check PG stats.